Hi, I'm Jim Stratton, CTO at Workday.
And I'm Alex Choi, SVP of Technology Products.
And welcome to our strategy and vision session on the changing world of IT. Alex, it's been quite a year. While we wish the pace of change would slow down, it's pretty clear that it's here to stay and only getting faster. Through the pandemic, we evaluated remote work policies in real time, we engineered safe data center access for essential IT workers, and we found ways to close our books with a completely remote finance team.
It certainly forced some new ways of working. And just consider what's going on here at Workday. We've modified our return to office plan multiple times, and we continue to adapt to the changing virus landscape. Looking ahead, we're evaluating our operational policies to protect the well-being of our people. Our digital assets and the business itself on a daily basis is the new normal.
And we can't forget how the notion of an office is changing. Mobility and location flexibility is redefining how and where we work.
What's impressive to me is how IT has led transformation and become true agent of change when it matters. I think we could rebrand the CIO as Chief Innovation Officer.
Hey, that's not a bad title. I wouldn't mind having that on my profile page. But branding aside, it's true. I think about how IT is achieving new levels of productivity by breaking down technology and process silos and introducing automation. It's exciting to think about all the possibilities here.
Ultimately, it's about powering a company's greatest assets, its people. We're helping people make faster and better decisions with data. And we are increasing employee engagement by building a seamless, personalized experience for our users. So given all this, Jim, how would you net out the biggest IT priorities for the coming year?
You know, I think it comes down to three areas. First, employee experience. Second, business agility. And third, openness through integration and extensibility. So let's start with employee experience. I'm not sure if you've heard about a phenomenon called the Great Resignation, but it's predicted that we're about to have one of the biggest workforce shuffles in history.
Actually, the other day, I read an article that predicted 40% of the workforce would consider leaving their jobs. That's alarming to me, and probably to many executives. High turnover can greatly increase the risk of losing your intellectual property and your best talent.
That's right, and that's why we must rethink our employee engagement model and put the right tools in place to understand how employees are feeling in real time. And we need to create a digital environment where people can bring their A game. We see IT partnering with CHROs in entirely new ways to enable this.
And on the business agility side, we need to take advantage of the lessons learned from the pandemic around productivity and efficiency. At Workday, we realized we had to move faster. And that led us to invest in technologies that empower business to adapt quicker and make better decisions.
And for us in IT, this brings up the third area, having open, extensible systems that support adaptability. Our business users often need to change processes on the fly. Open platforms and process automation are essential to achieving that goal. They also need extensibility to build and deploy new capabilities as their needs change without extra complexity.
Together, these priorities focus on helping your organization move faster, accelerating the digital transformation, which already began before the pandemic. So Jim, how about we dive into a little bit more how these IT priorities get supported with technology, starting with the foundation?
Sure, Alex. So our point of view is that there are 5 key technology enablers to achieve digital acceleration, and those are the core elements of our platform. The first 2 are a reliable and highly scalable cloud infrastructure and a modern architecture that's built to evolve. Next, you need the ability to integrate across your business technology stack in order to support process flows and build customized apps rapidly. And finally, the technology needs to stay secure and auditable and incorporate the latest technology in ML and AI to keep up with the accelerating pace of change.
These 5 enablers support the Workday Enterprise Management Cloud, a platform that is ready for and continuously adaptable to the current and future business challenges. And speaking of adaptability, our customers also have the flexibility of choosing either public or private cloud to host Workday, meeting their needs for data residency, scalability, and availability.
So let's take a look at these foundational concepts a bit further, starting with integration. Customers need to leverage their existing IT investments, and they need a simplified way to ingest data and connect systems without adding complex middleware. Whether we're importing or exporting data, connecting between systems, or using pre-built connectors, the Workday Integration Cloud is a core part of the Workday platform. And we're fully committed to ongoing investment to meet your needs. We're adding more tools to ingest and extract Workday data, including more pre-built connectors, and we're also enhancing the usability and performance of our tools. And perhaps most importantly, we're continuing to expand our APIs across Workday to support a wide range of new use cases.
And let's talk about scale. To date, we have seen up to 35% increase year over year in API usage and integration runs. Our priority is to continue to scale well with our customers as your needs increase.
Yeah, great points, Alex. And along with integration, constant change means adjusting your business practices and your business processes without disruption. This is the core of business adaptability. And those changes can't be impacted by updates. They have to be durable.
And it has to be quick, easy, and secure for business analysts to make business process changes themselves through configuration or low-code, easy-to-use interfaces. To keep pace, the business can be bottlenecked on highly constrained programming resources for every change request.
Exactly. Self-service is a must. And with that in mind, we released Workday Orchestrate earlier this year, which is an intuitive low-code tool set for business analysts and app developers to create orchestrated workflows unique to their business needs. These workflows can cross both external systems and core Workday business processes. A great example of that is a new employee onboarding process that also includes signing up for a corporate credit card. So with Workday Orchestrate, you can create a workflow that starts with a Workday onboarding business process and then calls out to an external credit card system. Once that credit card system approves the request, the workflow returns to Workday, notifies the worker, all within their Workday experience. If you want to learn more about Workday Orchestrate, make sure to attend the What's Next with Workday Extend, hint, it includes Orchestrate, recorded CCW session.
So Jim, along with business process adaptability and self-service, we also wanted to give our customers a platform to continuously innovate and to build net new capabilities. On Workday Extend, our customers can rapidly build new applications with cross-functional teams from both IT and business. They're able to leverage existing Workday components, business processes, data objects, and security domains, creating brand new applications without having to worry about the underlying infrastructure. Extend developers and business analysts can focus their time and energy on the business logic, creating apps that are secure by design, and they can have these developed in days as opposed to weeks and months.
One of our customers, Sun Life, shared with us how they build on Workday Extend to make it easier for their hybrid teams of developers and analysts to create new business capabilities with a consistent user experience and also a consistent security model. Sun Life developed many innovative apps, including a fully automated process for a new employee awards program, a reusable shopping cart for employee holiday rewards, and also a 360 feedback app for employee performance. With Extend, Sun Life got more value out of Workday and helped their IT teams focus on innovation rather than managing infrastructure and dealing with tool complexity. That's a win-win for all. And if you want to hear Sun Life present their experience with Workday Extend, listen to the recorded keynote from Workday DevCon. More on that later.
Hey, Jim, one area we haven't discussed yet is the role of data. Data is core to support faster, better business decisions and actions. Workday provides real-time access to data, which is the lifeblood of being able to evaluate different scenarios, make timely decisions, execute, and analyze results.
Yeah, that's right, Alex. And our customers have great examples of what they've been able to do with data. So first example is a retailer that uses Workday to model potential demand changes and then plans workforce adjustments, changing schedules and hiring thousands of staff to stay ahead of major spikes in demand. And then also a large tech company that looks at their employee attrition patterns and sentiment data about the move to remote work, and then models costs and puts plans into action for improving remote worker support. Our customers can put these data infused strategies into action because Workday applications operate on a unified data core that's augmented with built-in machine learning. And with that unified data core, we can continuously plan, act, and analyze. We call this continuous recalibration. This means customers don't have to rely on annual planning or deal with delays between making changes and then seeing their impact. And our customers can combine Workday data with external data using Workday Prism Analytics. Now the business has the data and the tools it needs, while IT has confidence that the data is always secure and of high quality.
Jim, speaking of built-in machine learning, let's talk a bit about our differentiated ML approach. It eliminates time-consuming and error-prone business tasks and enables the users to make efficient and timely business decisions. In the last year, we have accelerated our rollout of use cases for machine learning because of the investments we have made in our platform.
And that's all a direct result of how our platform is architected. Our ML models get deployed based on reusable platform components across both financials and HCM. This shortens the time to deliver new ML capabilities and speeds up measurable value for our customers. On the HCM side, Skills Cloud is a good example of a reusable ML platform component. With Skills Cloud, we created a graph that tells us what we need to know about people and about their skills, and then how those relate to each other. And then we apply that knowledge to a number of other related areas. For example, skills can inform recommendations around career growth. It can inform identifying new gigs and also candidate recommendations. And we can then further extend that model by embedding information about learning content to power learning recommendations as well. Looking ahead, we're applying that same approach to build a graph around suppliers and also other related groups.
And on the finance side, we recently released Journal Insights with the business data graph, which is a graph representation of financial transactions. It finds anomalies in general ledger as transactions are being entered and speeds up financial close time. So instead of finance workers having to manually identify all the miscodings at the end of the quarter, they can focus on higher value business activities. No more all-nighters that everyone hates. Journal Insights was just the beginning. We've also used the same business data graph to supercharge a number of financial flows, such as Expense Protect and Customer Payment Match, all increasing financial team efficiency and control.
Okay, now that we've talked a lot about the foundational platform, Alex, can you talk about how this results in a better employee experience?
Absolutely. Our platform investments help enhance our user engagement with a modernized people experience. Workday Journeys is a great example. Journeys is built on our platform to provide personalized recommendations to guide employees through moments that matter. It is curated to their needs through the unified data core and machine learning. Workday understands who you are and where you are on your own journey. By the way, Jim, do you remember when you first became a manager and what that experience was like?
Not really. That was a long time ago. But I do remember it was really hard to get information or to figure out what I was supposed to do.
I hear you on that. When I first became a manager, I remember spending a lot of time with my team working to understand their development goals and learning opportunities. Journeys would have made it so much easier. With Journeys, managers and employees get highly tailored and intuitive assistance that improves productivity and shortens the learning curve.
Yeah, and I personally appreciate the personalized Workday Today homepage, also powered by machine learning. Keeps me on top of the most pressing tasks and surfaces the tools I use most frequently, like that expense report I've been meaning to submit.
Get on it, Jim. And that's efficiency that can make a difference. You can accomplish simple tasks like that from wherever you are working. And looking forward, we're doubling down on building a better employee experience by investing in a world-class UX with our products. Not just with journeys and personalization, but also we are building tools and leveraging technology across the board to create something that people fundamentally enjoy working with. It's taking the Workday UX to the next level. We've also heard from you that your employees don't want to have to log into multiple sources of information. They need the data and the experience to meet them where they are working, with the tools and interfaces they prefer to use.
And we're designing ways to surface Workday touch points in your employees' natural flow of work, including extending the integrations we already have with natural workspaces such as Microsoft Teams and also Slack.
Don't forget Microsoft Viva. We'll be integrating Workday there as well.
It'll be like Workday will be everywhere. And really, what you see today is just the start. It's a huge area of investment and focus for us.
Hey, Jim. Before we wrap, I wanted to turn the conversation to our customers and partners. I'm excited to share the amazing innovations coming from our community. Workday DevCon, our first conference for developers, just took place in July with more than 700 attendees, representing 250 companies. And if you missed the event, the DevCon keynote is provided on demand with your CCW registration. And for our Workday customers, the full DevCon catalog can be found on Workday Community. My heartfelt thanks to our growing community of developers. You engage, you learn, and you create it. 6 out of 10 companies weren't even current Workday Extend customers. I'm seeing a strong interest to learn more through the power of direct engagement with our peers and Workday development team. Also, a hearty shout out to our partners. Many partners showcase their extensive experience by building apps themselves and helping customers to do it as well.
And what about the innovation? At the same time, we held a hackathon where developers came together to build. They used Workday Extend to its fullest, including data objects, orchestrate, and even new preview functionality such as the new ML APIs. And the hackathon spotlighted the value of combined solutions that go beyond the boundaries of Workday data. A full 95% of hackathon projects accessed external third-party systems, underlying the importance of open platforms like Extend. Let's check out some of the highlights from the event.
Welcome to the Workday DevCon highlight reel. You might have missed it, but Workday hosted its very first DevCon in July. Hi, I'm Chris Bledsoe, Head of Developer Relations for Workday Extend. What's a DevCon, you ask? Well, it's a developers conference where we invited 1,000 of our closest friends to talk about how our customers can extend the Workday platform. There were keynotes, demos, product sessions, guest speakers, partners, and of course, lots and lots of developers. Don't just hear it from me. Check out some of the other cool stuff that happened during the DevCon.
This is my 5th hackathon.
I'm working from Melbourne, Australia.
And it's going to show me
a textbook details page, the billing statement.
So completing some training on cryptocurrency. This is using Extend pages, so pulling real-time data from Coinbase. On the left, we're showing our company holdings, which include different amounts of Bitcoin.
Pretty cool, huh? Well, we capped it off with our 5th annual hackathon where developers could try out the latest innovations from Extend, people experience, and a cool new machine learning API. With over 300 hackers and 50 teams, we saw some amazing apps. After seeing a few of the top 10 hackathon apps, bet you're wondering, who had the best app? Well, let's check out our top 3 winners for the best of show, best innovative app, and the best integrated app. The winner of the best integrated app came from our customer Zoom. It showed how they were able to integrate Jira to ensure a secure approvals for production releases. The best innovative app was called Green Machine, which made it super easy for their employees to not only reduce their carbon footprint, but become even more green over time. Our best of show was Acumen. It enabled you to manage new age workplaces with an integrated map that literally tracks how many people are in a specific location entirely off their smartphones. Well, that wraps it up. If you want to catch more videos about Workday DevCon, join us on Workday Community. Thanks for watching and have a great Workday.
I'm super excited that we can meet Workday customers' needs, not only with innovative technology, even more so with our innovative community. How about you, Jim?
Yeah, absolutely. And on that note, let's wrap it up. As IT leaders, we've been through the most unusual year and a half most of us have ever experienced. First, it's an exciting time to be an IT leader. We're more central to business success today than ever before. We architect breakthrough levels of productivity and transform business through unparalleled innovation. Second, the pandemic had an unexpected consequence. It transformed the way we work. We redefined employee experience and unlocked worker flexibility through digital technology, all now a must for talent retention. And last, IT became a team sport. The partnership between IT and the business, energized with process adaptability, trust, and self-service, became a competitive advantage in the age of unpredictability. And one last thing, please don't miss out on all the great CCW sessions we have in store, like the next IT strategy and vision keynote, the Data Infused Enterprise, and also our IT-focused leading practices.
Hey, Jim, before we sign off, I just wanted to say to all of our customers and partners that I'm really looking forward to continuing our conversations face-to-face in 2022.
Yeah, absolutely, Alex. Here's to our community, and thank you all for joining us today.